Well, hello and welcome back. Thanks for coming back. Where are we? That's what you're wondering. Uptown Paphos. This was the road that used to be referred to the road down to hell. Well, this started off as hell and then it kept going all the way down to the old town. But as you can see, this road is now open and there's red traffic lights absolutely everywhere. What's going on in the world? And you may have noticed something else, but it's nighttime. Yes, a nighttime driving video in and around downtown Paphos. Let's see if the driving is any better at nighttime as it is to daytime, and I can promise you it's not. If anything, it gets worse, because unfortunately, according to the police statistics anyway, there's a lot of people who like to have a tipple or two, and there's a lot of people who like to smoke that wacky stuff, or that's an old term for it, isn't it? Hashish, I don't know. But hey, if you want to make a couple of bob, that could be the job for you. My goodness, these traffic lights are on green. Let's keep going before they change. Now, where are we going? That's what you're wondering. Are we going to the old town? No, we're going to drive through it. But no, we're not going to the old town. Are we going to the harbour? No, we're not going to the harbour. Guess what? If your name is Miss Andrea and you've got a partner in crime called Mr. Mart, guess what? Not only are we going to stop at red traffic lights, well, only if we have to, but we're going to downtown Macdonald. Yes, that's where we're going. We're going to go and get, well, I haven't decided, should we get a big tasty? Should we get a Big Mac? Or should we get whatever else is on the menu? Tell you what, we'll leave that till the very, very end when the girl is saying, Marika, can I help you, and all those kind of things, and we're going, oh, I don't know. And we're not going to go large, no, because, well, we don't need to go large. We'll go regular meal. But what we're going to get, I wonder. Well, I know what drink we're having, Coca-Cola. None of that Pepsi rubbish served in McDonald's, that's for sure. One of the reasons not to go to Burger King, isn't it? It's terrible, absolutely terrible. Now, here we are. This road is open. Look at it. Wow. It's all open. This road was closed for 2 years. The mayor for Donners came under great stress and he was getting shouted at. But in the end, look at it. Much better. It's been made wider. There's designated parking, so you can park up and go to the shops. But why would you want to do that? Doesn't make any sense. Park on the pavement. Much better. Papa John's if you want a pizza. Apparently it's the best pizza in the world, but of course that was the man who owned the shop that was telling that, so maybe he could be telling a porky or two. Now, what's the price of benzene? Let's go and have a quick look, shall we? This is a diesel with a big gas guzzling engine, but hey, she's got a bit of go in her, that's for sure. What's the price of diesel? €1.42. It's going up again. €1.42.5. Oh my goodness, it's going up. Now, on that note, if you're wondering how the channel is funded, well, all you got to do is click through to our About page where you will find the Buy Me a Coffee icon, and that'll take you straight through to Buy Me a Coffee, the platform, a totally secure platform where you can choose to buy us a virtual coffee, or 2, or 3, or 4, or 5. Stuart Sherlock, guess what? He brought us 5. Mr. James Senior, well, he's got a Junior James as well, and a spectacular lady in his life called Miss Fiona, and he chose to buy us 2. And if you read the comment, he's never, ever supported any other channel apart from with a like and a subscribe. Never sent any money or bought a virtual copy or that kind of thing. So a huge thank you, and well, from the bottom of our 2 hearts, Mr. James, Miss Fiona, and of course little James, thank you very much. And of course little James has got blue eyes. There we go. We're coming to Paphos very soon indeed. I think the countdown has really begun. I think it's less than a week. Yes, and there'll be Chuchuchka dancing, that is for sure. Where are we now? Well, we're on the cusp of the old town, and it looks quite nice at night, doesn't it? On the left hand side we've got the biggest car park in the old town, and on the right hand side we've got Kennedy Square, and it's getting ready to boot up. 8:45 at night, and slowly but surely that people are starting to venture out. You've got the Boulevard, the Restro and Wine Bar. Next door to that, you've got another place called Noir. Over the road, you've got something in the Greeky, which does sushi and all those kind of things. But I promise you, you have a good night out. Lots of people come here time and time again, and lots of them are frequented by locals. And when I say locals, I mean Cypriots and expats alike. Let's let this guy out. We may as well. I know he wouldn't let me out, but hey, I'm a courteous kind of guy. There we are. This road, again, has been closed for a couple of years now. Finally it's open, and they're frantically putting in the pavements, as you can see. And then I assume they're going to give it its final lick of the tarmac. Well, let's hope so, because if this is the final lick, it's worse than when they dug it up. Yes, there we go. What can I say? Oh, flashing blue lights. The boys in blue, they're en route. They're going for a frappe or a pork kebab, or perhaps even two. And he glanced over and said, there's that nutcase that drives around making those YouTube videos. You wait till I catch him. I'm going to pull him over, take him to Captain Stavros, and we're going to beat the living daylights out of him. Maybe not. Hopefully not. Hopefully my car's quick enough to get away. Now, we're slowly heading down towards the Paphos Mall and the Paphos Mall roundabout. Now, if you keep coming back now and again and you watch the odd Mr. Paul's Breakfast Club, well, you might get to learn one or two of the landmarks, and you might get to understand some of the streets, some of the shortcuts in downtown Paphos. Now, big shout out to some of the members of the crew. Girl in charge of the show, well, her name is our superstar, the one and only Dame Anne. The girl in charge of all the potholes, her name is Dizzy Blonde from downtown Manchester. And guess what, Dizzy? There's the odd pothole or two on this little bit of road, that's for sure. Hopefully you're not stuck in a traffic jam on the M56 or something like that, because I'm stuck in traffic in downtown Paphos. Now, the girl in charge of all the legalities, that's just in case that policeman does catch me. Who am I going to call? Ghostbusters? No, 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 no. I'm going to call my friend all the way out in downtown Krakow. She's a judge and a lawyer all rolled into one. So she is going to try me and acquit me and let me go. Who is she? Well, she's my superstar. She's even got star in her name. Good morning to you, Dislin Dobra, Miss Anna Starr, the legend all the way out in downtown Krakow, the greatest lawyer in the world. Of course, good morning to Thomas, that's her partner in crime, and of course to my great friend and their son, Mr. Bart, who, by the way, has done very, very well in his examinations. Yes, he's frantically learning as much as he can, going to take a law degree because he wants to be the greatest lawyer in the world. He wants to take the crown off his mother's head. And of course, one of these days he will, because she's going to retire. Big shout out to all of our fans out in Poland. We know there's one or two. Well, we think there's three anyway. There's a few around the world, by the way, now. Even up in Scotland there's one or two, and there's one or two in Germany as well. Big shout out to Mr. Dirk and Mr. Michael. And of course they're coming to Paphos very, very soon. And we're going to get them to Chuchuk dance, either down the Cape of Paphos Promenade or down the Coral Bay Strip, because they'll be staying in Paya. And while we're in Paya, I think we'll go and grab Ali by the hand, Neil by the hand, and the two dads, and Chuchuk the living daylights out of Paya, if we can avoid all the big diggering. What's going on in the world? Red lights again. I should have just run them over, because they're not subscribers, are they? They look like French people. Should have just run them over. They always look very, very miserable, don't they? Always miserable. They're always thinking about cheese and croissants and cowardism and all those kind of things. Anyway, that's it. Rant over. Let's keep going, because guess what? We've come off the Paphos Mall roundabout. Paphos Mall was on the right. Now we're on the Tomb of the King's Avenue. And if you're a barn hawk, if your name's John, if your name's Louise, and there's a baron and a baroness before your names as well, guess what? You're almost home, because your apartment is just up there to the right. If you want to hire a car from Hertz, you could go there. If you want a coffee, you could go to Coffee Brands. But if you want to do a bit of karaoke, if your name's Miss Fern, well, hey, take a left, straight into Thomas's Jungle, and you can serenade the living daylights out of us as Mr. Howie the Keeper goes all blurry-eyed, because of course he is the man that's in love with you. Now, let's keep going, because Macdonald's is a coming. This man here is a customer of mine. Look at this chappie. on the right-hand side. Oh, he's a good customer as well. I had a couple of thousand of him not long ago. I liked him very, very much indeed. Let's keep going a bit further. He's from Scotland as well, by the way. A few Scottish customers, you know. There's plenty of these Scots in the world. Like us Welsh, aren't they? We're like catching and we spread around the world. Yes. What's coming up? Ooh, Macdonald's. Andrea, are you shaking? Are you quivering? Mr. Mark's falling over laughing, thinking about his peacock. That's for sure. Let's turn in and let's hope that the drive-through is not too busy. Let's have a quick sneaky look down the side. There's one car and you can't see what's behind it. Anyway, it looks pretty busy. Downtown Macdonald's. What's this tourist doing? We don't know. He's in reverse. Is he going to park there? Yes, he's thinking about parking. Right. There's a doggy woggy. Good job Marika's not with us. Otherwise, well, she'd be riding him. Now, let's have a look. What's going on in downtown Macdonald's? What are we going to go for? What are we going to go for? Yes, yes. Could I have... we'll have 2 royal cheese with barbecue and bacon.
2 royal cheese with barbecue and bacon. Would you like them as meals?
I will have double actually. Double? Yeah, 2.
As meals.
Sorry?
As meals.
Double royal cheese, barbecue, bacon. Yeah?
Yeah.
Deal. With Coca-Cola, regular meal, please.
Oh, okay, both of them were regular meals.
Yeah, thank you. With Coca-Cola. Thank you. Thank you.
For the first meal, please.
Thank you. There we are. Speaks perfect English. Most of the staff in McDonald's in downtown Paphos, by the way, are actually Greek. I know that sounds confusing to you, but Cypriots are not actually Greek. They just speak Greek. Well, not that well, but they do speak Greek. But they're a bit like the Welsh and the Scottish speaking English, if you understand me. Or should we say the Scottish and the Welsh speak better English than the English? Sorry to insult you all. There we are. Yes, us?
Excuse me, can you repeat that, please?
2
royal double barbecue.
Yeah, that sounds it. With Coca-Cola, yeah? Can you put a McFlurry on as well? A McFlurry, plain. Plain. Yeah. There we are. We do like a McFlurry in downtown Paphos. No, thank you. And the staff are always really, really polite as well. And as you can see, the drive-through is not busy, which is good. Difficult job working on the till. In a McFlurry, yeah? Lovely. Thank you. Thanks very much. Right, let's keep going. What did that cost me, by the way? Everyone's curious to know, aren't they? Because you've got Andrea saying that things only cost €1 and $1.99 and all those kind of things. Well, I'm telling you, in downtown Paphos, it's not that cheap. It costs a bit more. Let's have a quick look and see how much this actually cost. Let's have a look. Bear with me while I get the torch on. Right, I'll tell you how much it's cost us. McFlurry plain is €3.10, and the double, whatever they were, barbecue cheese special burger things comes to €16.80, so that's €8.40 for the meal, and that's regular. So €8.40 in pounds, what's that? About £7.50. So a lot more expensive, Miss Andrea, for me. So I'll tell you what, click through to our About page where you could consider to buy us a coffee or 2. There you go. Mr. Bobo does it, lots of other people do it. They take pity on us because they understand that Mr. Paul is going to be a bankrupt man very, very soon indeed. How much is a McFlurry in the UK? I tell you what, if you're in America, tell us how much your prices are, because we have this belief that in America prices are much, much cheaper and portions are much, much bigger. Whether they are or not, I don't know. Let us know, because the burgers in McDonald's in Paphos, well, everywhere in the world, don't they? They all look fantastic, don't they, on the menu pictures? And they spent 4 years getting that picture right. And then what they actually serve you in the box when you get home, you open it up, and you really, really are unbelievably disappointed. But stupid people like me keep coming back again and again. Yes, yes? First opening. Thank you. There we are. Absolutely perfect. Excellent service. The job is done. We've been collected. We've been delivered. All we've got to do now is find our way home. So don't forget to come back for the next episode, because you never know. Paul may be lost somewhere in downtown Paphos, and maybe I'll be calling you for that little bit of help. Thanks for watching, and of course we will see you again very, very soon indeed. And as you can see, it's pretty busy in downtown Tomb of the Kings. Thanks for watching, and of course we will see you again very, very soon indeed. Oh my goodness, red traffic lights again. What's going on in the world?